All right, so I'm reading Hyperion, which is a science fiction book, but it's like Canterbury Tales.
For SSR, I am reading The Ultimate Disney Movie Mix Coloring Book.
I'm reading Dirt Track Summer by William Campbell Gold.
So, what are you reading for SSR?
That's your question? Okay. I'm reading The God of Small Things by an Indian author.
How to improve your habits.
Hey, brother. What are you reading during SSR?
No. I gotta think about it.
I'm actually reading a biography about John Lennon.
Encyclopedia.
It's a chick book, though. Nobody in this whole school will have ever heard of it.
What are you reading for SSR?
Nothing.
What am I reading for SSR? I don't know if I should really let y'all know about this.
Now we have to know.
Brain Droppings by George Carlin. Actually, just kidding.
I am reading some little science magazines like Science Teacher. The students have taken advantage of some of the little science magazines we have here. Today, I actually found out that there are plans to build an elevator into space.
What's up, everybody? My name's Carson Caulfield, and I'm the new Parker Lehman here for Guerilla Wolves News. And I'm gonna start off this year with Suicide Squad. So I went into this movie expecting it to be very weird. I knew hearing the reviews and seeing the commercials, it wasn't gonna be your typical movie. And this really exceeded my weird scale by about 10 times. Now, the thing that people are having problems with this movie is saying that it has no plot. It has a plot, it's just a bunch of subplots torn together, and it's just kind of weird. It's a lot like the offensive strategy for a WNBA team. There's a lot of unnecessary parts to it, and it never really comes together. The only difference is, I bet you Harley Quinn can actually make a layup. So one thing I can give you a positive on this movie is it really kind of just kept your attention the whole time. I was really entertained the whole way through, even though it was just kind of weird the whole way through at the same time. And a couple of the actors, specifically Will Smith and Margot Robbie, both did really well fulfilling their roles, and I think they kind of made the movie in terms of an acting standpoint. It's almost like this should have been a TV show because I brought in all these different characters. I think there was like 7 different characters part of the squad, or 6 or 7 characters, and they brought in all of their backstories, which were really interesting and some of them really cool, but they just spent 30 seconds each on them sometimes. So it's almost as if this should have been a TV show or like a mini series, not a 2.5-hour movie, not even like 2 hours of a movie. So it was kind of weird. And they briefly kind of brought in the Joker, which was weird. I mean, I understand why he was influential to it, but if you're really going to bring somebody that important in, they kind of took him out really quickly. They didn't really touch on him, which was strange. And Batman too, for some reason. If you want to give my review on this, and should you see this movie, I don't know, if you're into this type of stuff, if you're into Marvel kind of weird stuff like this, I would go ahead and see it. I'd give it a 2.5 out of 5 stars, honestly. It was just a little bit too strange for me. But if you're into Marvel, you might like it. I'm Carson Caulfield. How do I close this? This has been Carson Caulfield for your movie reviews. And remember, a tomato is actually a fruit and not a vegetable. Thank you.
Think about the school installing security cameras everywhere.
I think it's a grand idea.
And why?
To catch criminals! I think Mr. Pishon's dream is coming true.
I think it's a great idea for the occasional vandalism.
I don't like it!
Why?
I want to do shady stuff, but now I can't.
I love security cameras because what are you afraid of? It's just taking pretty pictures of you.
I think freedom is better than security, so we should have more freedoms rather than having more cameras.
I think it's invasion of privacy.
No, because you paid to come here. They're allowed to keep tracks on you. It doesn't matter.
I think it's long overdue. Big campus, I mean, you know.
I think that is a wonderful idea, and I would actually like them in my room.
I think it's a great idea. We have a very open campus.
I don't really care, honestly. No.
Big brother's watching, you better watch out.
It was pretty wonderful. I've seen it since I was in 9th grade. To finally do it is pretty awesome. You know, everybody's like watching you. It's pretty overwhelming at first, but I enjoyed it.
Feel real good.
Oh, it's always great to see the guys march to the arts because it's a symbol of LaSalle, and it's a symbol of what we started here, you know, so many years ago. So it's great to see that they're getting that final step toward being on St. Paul's alum. So it's great.
I don't know, I've wanted to do it since I've been in 8th grade, and then finally doing it, and it being as fun as it was great.
I feel really good about it. It was a really cool experience to walk through with my senior class, and it's a moment that I'll never forget.
I was pretty sure I was going to trip around the 50-yard mark, but I didn't, so it's all good.
My feet hurt, and I didn't know where to look.
I've been waiting for this day for Andrew Rare to get his ring. Oh, it was
so
very
neat. I loved it. I loved it. I love this tradition.
Yes.
Such a,
and I
oh yes,
love
everything is perfect.
And
Everything
we love
is
St.
perfect.
Paul.
Sports! What's up, guys? Welcome back to school. Welcome back to Guerilla Wolves Sports News. I'm Frosty, and today I'm going to be talking about the Olympics that were just concluded this past week. In the end, the United States came out on top in gold medals, winning 46 total, Great Britain with 27, and China with 26. Total medals, United States 121 total medals, China 70, and Great Britain 67. We dominated. Michael Phelps, who is now 31, he says that this was his last Olympics, which, never know, he's only 31. Final career stats, 28 total medals, 23 of them gold, 3 silver, and 2 bronze. 13 of the gold medals that he won were actually individual awards. In his first Olympics in Sydney in 2000, he didn't win any medals whatsoever. Usain Bolt competed in his 3rd straight Olympic appearance, and this time he once again won all 3 gold medals that he tried out for. He won gold in the 4x100, the 200-meter, and the 100-meter dash. And NFL preseason is underway, and I know none of y'all watch it, probably as many viewers as our Quidditch team, I know, but whatever. So that's it for this week's segment of Guerilla Sports News. Until next time, I'm Frosty.
Toodles.